In a handstand workshop, first I'm warming up my shoulders here and stretching the backs of my legs. Basically my feet are too close to my hands for the position that I want to be in. So I go into a child pose and then come straight up. And that's the distance that I want to work with. First I'm going to stretch my calves, putting my heels down. And then I'm going to bend my knees and elbows, warming up those joints. Here I'm just playing around in the hip joints and in the shoulder joints. Just being playful and creative in this movement. It's a nice way to warm up. And then next I'm starting to play with shifting my body weight forward. So my shoulders get used to holding my body weight. Coming up out of my feet. Relying on my upper body to hold my weight. Now I'm going over my toes, so I end up on the top sides of my feet. This is just a little bit less stable, putting more reliance on my shoulders here. And it's been about 20 minutes of work here, so my shoulders are getting tired here. I'm gonna rest and stretch my shoulders, and I've been doing a lot of flexing in the torso, so here I'm gonna do sort of a torso extension movement to stretch, and then I'll get back to the handstands. So here I'm extending one leg. My idea here is for the leg to be an extension of the line of my upper body, which you can see that I'm doing, but also my intention is to keep my hips and shoulders aligned, which you can see that I'm not doing. So now that I've seen this video, I'm aware that I need to stabilize my hips when I do this leg extension. I don't want to have the pelvis rotating as it does here in this picture. And then here I'm doing a stretch against the wall. My goal here again is to keep the pelvis aligned. You can see that the left side is kind of hiking up there, so that's something I need to work on. I want to bend the left knee 90 degrees, which it's not, and I want to keep the right knee straight. So you can see that I have some work to do on this stretch here. And then I'm putting my arms up as if to prepare my shoulders for the position they need to be in for the handstand, switching legs. Now I have an injury in the left knee here, and so what was happening as I did this was I was afraid. I was afraid that I was going to re-injure my knee, and I was not comfortable in this position actually straightening out that left leg. And you can also see that I'm not very comfortable, I'm not comfortable enough to flex the right knee. So I'm just honoring my injury and seeing what I can do. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but the right pelvis, the right side of my pelvis is a lot more forward than the left. So there's no alignment here. This is terrible. I'm sorry that you have to see this. And then my final exercise here is I'm attempting to come up onto the top side of one foot while I bring the other leg up and then over to 3 o'clock. And you'll see I'm going to make a mistake here. I'm actually going to bring the right leg up and go over to 9 o'clock, or attempt to, right there, right here. Oops. And then here it is at 3 o'clock, Not very good form, but there's always tomorrow.